You guys. I just wanted to sit down and film just like an unedited video again. I'm really fond of those actually. I got tagged by Lisa I here on YouTube and Lisa_I_2016. It's the same person on Instagram to do a in case of fire 2-minute challenge. So I timed myself for 2 minutes and grabbed all the makeup products that I could think of, and I am wearing almost all of them today, and I will show you guys my products and explain why I like them and I guess why I grabbed them first. So I just put them all in this box that I had. I think I grabbed quite a bit for only 2 minutes. I guess I'll start with primer. It's the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I grabbed this over my Tarte one because I really like the way it just makes my skin feel. It gets rid of the pores. It keeps me pretty matte throughout the day. So I like this one. And I'm working on trying to find a dupe because this is $34 and that is way too much to pay for a primer. The next thing I grabbed was my Revlon Colorstay Combination Oily Foundation. I really like the way this looks on my oily skin, but right now my skin's acting really dry, so I have to try to find a foundation for that. If you have any suggestions, let me know down below. And I grabbed my beauty blender. Well, I cut it today so I can use this part, but I grabbed my beauty blender because it's the only like sponge that I have, and I really like it to blend out my foundation and concealer. To set my foundation, I grabbed the L'Oreal True Match powder. I actually have 2 or 3 of these, so I feel like I did really good by grabbing this, so I like it a lot. And to blend that out, I use this Kabuki brush. It's just a no-name brush. I really like it. It's really soft, and I can use it for a lot of different powders. For bronzer, I have the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer, Ticket to Brazil. This one is a little bit orange for me, I think, but I use just a tiny amount and I can get the contour that I want. So I really like this, and I think this was in my last haul video. For highlight, I have the Makeup Revolution highlighter in Radiant Lights. This one I like. I mean, it's a highlighter. It's a basic drugstore highlighter. I'm not sure how I quite feel about it yet. It looks nice on my skin. I'm just not sure about the formula. I grabbed another brush. It's the EcoTools Deluxe Fan Brush. This one's really soft, and this is actually my first fan brush that I've used, so I really like it to blend out my highlighter. I think it's nice. I grabbed another bronzer, and this is my Tarte Park Princess Avenue bronzer. I actually have 2 of these now, and I just really like the way this looks on me. It's not orange, it's just a nice cool toned brown shade. It looks really similar to this, I mean, except for a powder form. I can't open it because I only have one hand because I'm using my cell phone to film. Then I picked up this for blush. It's the Maybelline Pure Peach blush. You can see that I have dented this. Like, it used to be like dome, and now it's starting to get kind of flat. So I've had this one for years and absolutely love it. I'm not sure if they make it anymore though. For eyeshadows, actually, let me do concealers because I completely mist concealers. I have been using the NYX HD concealer. I think I might have to go back to my Tarte Shape Tape because this one offers a light coverage. You can build it up. It's too much work for me to build it up. If my dark circles weren't so prominent right now, I'd be loving this. And I like most of these because they're pretty much either drugstore or on the cheaper end of like higher end makeup. For moisturizer, I grabbed the Garnier Moisture Rescue. This one absorbs really quickly into my skin, and it has a nice smell. It doesn't linger or anything. I mean, it just gives a nice, like, fresh feel to your face. For eyeshadows, I'll do eyeshadows next because I don't have as many of those as I do, like, lip products. I grabbed the Blush Nudes palette by Maybelline. Some of the shadows, like this one here, I don't really use, but the rest of them are pretty decent. I have other palettes that I like more. This one's just the one I grabbed, and it's the colors that I'm gravitating towards. So I think that's why it was on my mind first. Then I have the Walking on Eggshells Wet n Wild trio. These are supposed to be dupes for like MAC eyeshadows. I really like this. I think it was $2. It's pretty awesome. Like, I get great quality eyeshadows out of this trio for sure. And then I have the L'Oreal Infallible Amber Rush eyeshadow. I really like this. It goes with any makeup look, any lip color that I would want to do, and it's really easy to just layer it or put it just by itself on my eyes. And then for my birthday at Ulta, they actually gave me this eyeshadow. It's the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy. It's just a light pink with a kind of silver sparkle to it, and I'm actually using that on my lid today. And then I've had, this is like a holy grail right here. It's the e.l.f. eyeliner and shadow stick. It's just like golds and browns. Here's the eyeshadow part. So it's just a light gold champagne-y color. I really like it. I use this all over the lid. And then the other side, it's just a richer brown, and I will put this on my outer V portion of my eye. I'm not wearing this today, but this has gotten some love for sure. Let's see, do I have any more? No. For brows, I like to use this brush here. It's just a no-name eyeshadow brush. It's just the one that I've had forever. I think before I even really started doing YouTube or makeup videos or just makeup in general, so I really like this. I have this. I believe this is from Wet n Wild. I don't know. I'm not sure. There's no name on the brush. It's just a blue brush, and I use it for all my eyeshadows, and I enjoy it. It's very soft as well. I'm sure you can find other eyeshadows like that, or brushes like that. And then I picked up the e.l.f. brow pencil. This one's a new one, or it's a new formula. I really like it. It's really soft. This is in deep brown. I was afraid it would be too dark for me, but then I used this spoolie here, and it blended it out really nicely. It's a waxy formula, and the nib is really small too. If I can open it, see how that nib's really small and pointy? It gives me really precise ways to do my brows, so I really like it. I've only used it for a day or so, but I can already tell that this is like going to be Holy Grail status. And then for eyeliner, I have the Voluminous Superstar liner in black. It's felt tip. It's amazing. I picked this up maybe a month ago. It was in my October favorite, so longer than that, but I really like it. It's very black, stays on all day, makes it super easy to do a cat eye with it, or to just do like everyday liner. And then for other brow products, I have the Essence Gel Brow. It's just clear brow gel. Keeps my eyelashes in place all day. And I have the Essence Make Me Brow in Ash Brownie Brow, I believe it was. And this one just provides a really like grayish brown for my eyes when I want them to be like kind of cool tone. And then I have one more eye product. It's the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. I actually have to get a new tube of this, but 2 coats gives me that like false lash effect without having to wear false lashes. This one, when I first bought it, was a little bit runny, but give it a couple coats and it's amazing. It's a holy grail for me. I think this is my second tube of it. And then I grabbed a whole crazy bunch of lipsticks. The first thing I have is the Rimmel London Exaggerate Lip Liner. It's just this like mauve pink color. I really like this formula, but this one's kind of dried out, so I'm going to have to pick up more. I grabbed the Wet n Wild Fuchsia with Blue Pearl lipstick. I have had this one for years. It's almost done for me, which makes me really sad. But this is such a pretty color. It doesn't stay on super long, but I don't mind having to reapply it because I love the color. I have the Essence Love Me lipstick. It's exactly the color on the packaging, and it's just this pretty peachy pink nude. I know I have a lot of these like peachy pink nudes, but I really like it. And then I bought the Iced Iris Burt's Bees lipstick. It's almost the same color as the Essence one, but it's just a little bit lighter, and it's kind of sheer too, so it just gives me a color and just moisture to my lips because I really like the liquid lipsticks, and that's what I use when I have after I've used the liquid lipsticks for so long. I have the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream. It's a beautiful color, but this formula dries out your lips like nobody's business. But I love it. It stays on all day, doesn't transfer. So I am willing to put up with dry lips for this color. As long as you put a moisturizer or lip balm underneath it, works great. Or lip gloss on top. I have the Essence liquid lipstick. This is more like really just a like super pigmented lip gloss. It's this color in the bottle. It's beautiful. I was wearing it today over some of the Burt's Bees lipstick. I have the Maybelline Touchable Taupe Creamy Matte. I like this brown shade a lot. I pair it with Amber Rush. I have the Urban Decay 1993 lipstick. It's just a cool tone brown. I really like this formula. I want to get more, but they're like $17 for a lipstick, and it's kind of pricey. And then I have the NYX Butter Gloss in, if it'll focus for me, Peaches and Cream. This one, I heard Holly Berry's talking about it here on YouTube, and it's just a nice baby pink color. I got the Revlon Color Burst in Honey. It's just like a mauve pink, nice everyday shade. And then last but certainly not least, I have the Lipstick Queen lipstick in Frog Prints. Don't forget, it's green, but this one, it turns into your everyday shade of pink depending on your skin type or skin temperature, and it'll turn into like your perfect pink. It's pretty awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it for you guys. Sorry, I'm having to maneuver the camera so you guys can see this because it's really cool. Okay, I'm sorry it's on the back of my hand. It's the best way I could do it. But see how it turns like kind of green to like a purple, and then it'll shift to like that pretty pink color. I just think it's so cool, and of course I've bought into the hype and I have not regretted it. So like that is actually it for my 2-minute in case of fire. So like, comment, subscribe if you like these type of videos. I mean, if not, it's totally up to you. And I'm actually filming more tomorrow, so I will have more videos up for you guys at the end of the week or at the beginning of next week. Bye, you guys.